So as you can see from the title of the video, I've got two main things for this project. So I've got a set of coilovers for the car and I've got a set of wheels and tyres for the car. They're not being put on in this video because they haven't arrived yet, because it's Christmas and New Year and there's a bit of a backlog. But do stay around in this video because I'm going to be covering a few points that we're going to see in the install video that may come up as problems or things I've had to buy in preparation to try and do the job. Now, I'm not going to tell you what the wheels are, but I will tell you the specs on them. So they are 4x100 PCD stud pattern. They are 8J wide. I'm not sure what that translates to like in other countries and stuff, but here we're 8J wide wheels. And the offset is ET15 as a positive offset. They're wide. They are really wide. It may be a problem. Anyone that's got like a Lupo or like a Polo kind of Volkswagen, they'll know that if you go kind of over 7J wide, then you're going to have problems with the offsets and you might have to run camber, etc. But we'll speak about that in a bit. Oh, another thing I just forgot to mention, I've just realised as well, I didn't mention what size they were. I know they're 8J wide, but they're a 14-inch rim. What I do know is that we're going to need to take the liners of the arch out. So arch liner, fender liner, whatever you want to call it. We'll have to take that out. I know definitely in the rear. I'm not sure if the front even has them, but we'll see. I've bought a arch roller, one that bolts onto the hub and then you run it around the edge to try and roll the arch or tuck the arch in. I don't really want to use that because I want to put this car back to stock to sell, but if I have to get the wheels to fit nicely, I will do. These are a used set of wheels and they do come with tyres, although it may be a bit of a problem because the size of the tyres is a 195, 45, 14. I think a 195 is going to be a bit too wide, so we'll see how that goes. Two of the tyres he did say are quite low on tread, but they are still at a legal depth. So I might play around with the tyres. I might go for a bit of stretch, maybe a 175, 50 or something. We'll see how that goes. Just experiment a little bit because I'm not quite sure how we're going to do it. Next step is obviously the suspension, although I'll be doing that before, but next step in this video is the suspension. So I've actually kind of gone against my word on things normally. So I've actually gone for a set of eBay coilovers. Brand new, down £200. They're really, really cheap. I just think that for a car that's never going to really go on track, never going to be driven hard, there's no point in going for, say, KW or a YTEC suspension setup because they're like twice the price and then some. On my Fiesta I had AP coilovers. They're kind of in between kind of a budget brand and a medium setup, I would say. But then I bought those used for like £80, stripped them down and rebuilt them for, well, a total I think it comes to like £150 to redo. So I paid £150 for AP coilovers, which brand new are like over £400. So it made sense to me to get them at the time. If I didn't see those used, I would have bought brand new cheap coilovers like I've done with this. So I'm waiting for comments, oh, you bought cheap eBay coilovers, blah, blah, blah. And it's never going on track, it's never been driven hard. What's the point? I'll go cheap and get the look that I want at a cheaper price. And no, I'm never putting air ride on this car. No. It's a £1,000 car. I'm not putting £2,000 air ride suspension on. Simple as that, really. So we'll just have to see how eBay coilovers go. I can kind of give you a idea and a feel on what it's like to drive a car with them, because I've never really experienced it before or been in a car with cheap coilovers, so that'll be quite interesting. To be honest, I'm just happy that we're starting to do some big things to the car, so hopefully I can start taking it along to a few events and not looking like a big, massive idiot. So I'll have something that's kind of presentable and kind of makes an impression, and something that kind of can promote the channel a little bit rather than just some standard little Volkswagen. So that will be some good news. Hopefully we'll get that done probably in the next couple of weeks or so. I'm probably going to get some help from either my dad or a few friends. So hopefully that will only be sort of a couple of weeks and that should all be done as long as we don't run into any too big problems. I'm hoping that it means the stereotype goes away of driving a female looking car. Front end's got a bit of a Fiat 500 vibe to it with the circle headlights and stuff, so let's get the car looking a bit more cool. So yeah, hopefully this car gets me to a few new places that I haven't been to before and obviously helps along with the channel. So thank you if you've watched this far again. I know there's not really much to update on, which is why I tried not to make this video too long. Sorry if it is. Social media's down below as normal: Snapchat, Instagram and Twitter. Seem to have loads of people on Instagram, but Twitter is really quiet. Snapchat, a few here and there. So if you want to keep up to date with me, then check out those links below. And hopefully I'll get to see you in the next video when this Lupo looks a little bit different. So thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one. And Happy New Year for 2017.